Look at these scorch marks. It's almost the typical summer Aussie lawn. The problem is heat stress, and there's a bunch of ways you can help your lawn recover or get through this kind of challenge. The first is to check your sprinklers are covering the area properly. Now, if your irrigation system's been designed properly, your sprinklers are going to have 100% overlap. That means one sprinkler spray will hit basically the head of the other sprinkler. And with that, you end up with nice, even watering patterns across your lawn. So you shouldn't have dry patches popping up. But some people make the mistake of thinking you just need to water your lawn for 10 minutes or maybe 15 minutes. But in actual fact, it depends on the sprinkler. With gear drives, they actually need 45 minutes to deliver the perfect amount of water, which is about 15 mils to the lawn, and ideally twice a week. If the sprinklers are working, you can narrow it down to two things: poor quality soils not holding moisture, or hard stand like paving or driveways, superheating the soil, drying it out and creating dry pockets. In this instance, when you think about the heat generated from the bitumen driveway and its impact on the turf next door, it really starts to become obvious. You can see how hard and compacted the soil is here. Basically, my soil type is a laterite gravel and it's only just under the surface. So you can start to really get an idea as to how hard it is for the lawn to get its roots down. But of course, once that hot gravel under the surface heats up, it dries out. I've recently done something that'll allow me to dramatically drop the use of wetting agents, if not avoid having to use them at all in the future. And it's a natural organic input, using an ancient mineral known as biogenic amorphic silica. But you just have to remember this name, Mineral Magic. The tiny granule is highly porous and it's negatively charged, which means it sucks up water and nutrients and holds them in the soil and releases them slowly to the plant's feeder roots. Now, this really is good news for both the environment and your back pocket. You see, it gets in around the surface of the roots and it holds the moisture and nutrients there, just where the plant needs it. There's no leaching below the surface, so there's no waste. And that's a really important thing. And it's one of the reasons why this product has been nominated and been given accreditation for both the Smart Approved Watermark and WaterWise accreditation. The way I applied it here is to simply put it through a spreader, broadcasting it across the surface. But there are a few things that you should know. Number one is it has to be thoroughly washed into the thatch layer so you don't lose it to mowing. If you can't wash it in, then you'll need to core your lawn first. I have patches where it's heavy loam and clay, and I use a garden fork and then just wash it into the holes. Number two, if you want to cheat it and get some wetting agent in at the same time, apply the wetting agent over the granules before you spread the Mineral Magic. The granules will absorb it, the Mineral Magic will just hold onto the wetting agent, more evenly dispersing it through the soil, making it far more effective. After you've actually put it down over the lawn, wash it into the surface. See, the great thing about this is that once it's in that layer, wash it in, water it in, and charge it up. And that's what you're going to do. You're going to find you're charging it with moisture and it'll slowly discharge that moisture back to the lawn's roots, along with nutrients. It's a terrific way to save money and also save water. And remember, Mineral Magic is a rock mineral. It's going to last forever. So once you've made this amendment, it's going to be doing this day in, day out, keeping your lawn looking lush and green just like this. It's perfect.